Welcome. Today I'll be going over an unboxing of the MacBook Air 13-inch edition, and this is the M4 chipset. So anyway, I'll just get straight into it. We have two pull tabs. There we go. I'm actually gonna zoom out just a little bit so we can see a bit more of this. There we go. Good enough. In here we get the MacBook. Looks pretty nice. Anyway, I'm gonna set it to the side for now. Next we got the cable for charging. Now this, is it really using what I think it is? Quickly make sure. Come on. It is. Amazing. Okay. So this is a Type-C to, I don't know how they're calling this plug, but it's the, I guess, revised magnetic plug for charging the device. And I absolutely love these. These are fantastic. If you ever had the pleasure of having your laptop charge cable plugged in, and you just walk by and you catch the cable with your foot, and then the charger goes either flying out of the outlet or the laptop goes flying, these basically prevent that. They magnetically attach to the to an area with the pogo pins, and when it gets yoinked, it just magnets let go and nothing happens. It is absolutely amazing. It's one of the amazing things about these actual devices. And I know that they did remove those for some time. I know that not every laptop had those, as they did adapt at one point the Type-C for charging, which, even though it's great, I ironically do unironically prefer the magnetic one, as it is just much safer. It does take one port for charging, but you know what, I will give that. If I'm going to be charging it, I'm probably not going to be plugging anything else to that, and having the safety of just walking by and not having the expensive laptop just going flying by is just nice peace of mind. Now, additionally, here we have the paperwork. So it's just typical instruction, nothing really special, no stickers though. And below that we have our charger. Now, taking a look at it, we are looking at a Type-C charger that provides 30 watts of charge. If I'm going to peel that off so it's a little bit easier to see. There we go. So here you can see, once the actual brightness, there we go, you can see now, 30 watts USB-C power adapter. So not necessarily the fastest, actually pretty slow charger all in all, but I don't think these laptops actually require that much power, as they are stupidly efficient in terms of power consumption. So when using them and charging them at the same time, you still get actual charge out of it, slowly charge it up, even though you're getting like only 30 watts. And the reason I'm pointing that out is because phones, for instance, charge at up to 120 watts, depending on like a brand and what they included. So 30 watts is very slow. It's even slower than what Samsung charges their phones at. And these are being charged like insanely slow comparatively to other brands. Now, before I actually open it up, I want to talk about the build quality right here, and it is really nice. It's typical for MacBook, I would say. Aluminum chassis right here. At least I think that's aluminum. It's a little bit of a scuff. Oh, there we go. Pretty nice shape, I would say, if that makes sense. With a rounded bottom and a bit more of a sharp top. Sharp angle right here. So it does feel pretty nice, looks really nice. It's small, as it's only a 13-inch MacBook. And taking a look at the peripherals right here on the side, we got two USB Type-C ports, we got the magnetic charging port, and then we get a headphone jack that I'm pretty sure doubles as also a microphone. So it's a combo. Now, opening it up, get the sound, and we get this. Let's peel that off. So we have nice keyboard. We get a fingerprint sensor right here, a massive trackpad right here, as you can see. I don't think it's...
To use English as the main language, press the return key.
Nope. Now the trackpad isn't as massive as on other MacBooks, so this one is, I would say, more modest compared to something like the 15-inch MacBook Pros and stuff like that. But it's still a pretty decently sized trackpad that you shouldn't have problem like using. As you can see, it is a bit like my hand. It is pretty decent size. So decent amount of real estate to just move around here, no problem. The keyboard itself also pretty nicely spaced.
To use English as the main language,
so
press the return key.
Didn't I mute you? There we go. The keyboard seems to be box standard. I think they are using the same kind of size of keyboard on almost every laptop. So this is obviously not really anything new. Though what is kind of new to me, considering last time I was using a MacBook was MacBook Pro, when they were still using Intel Core 2 Dual. So that was like 15 years ago or so. So this to me is relatively new. A notch in the display. I understand going with the notch, but this is now ridiculous. There is enough space in the bezels because these aren't thin enough for you to need to include a damn notch. Piss off with this garbage. It's something that I just absolutely despise. The notch should be something that should have been phased out a long time ago. And for some reason, Apple wears it like it's a badge of honor. Look at our notch. It's disgusting. It's intrusive. It looks garbage. So I despise this. And I've seen laptops with smaller bezels than this have enough space to include a webcam. You can see that this webcam is small enough to fit in that bezel. So it's just done to basically keep up the look of like a damn notch. It is absolutely just annoying. Now, outside of that, the device looks really nice, feels premium. Just that notch drives me crazy. I genuinely wouldn't be able to use a device with this being visible all the time. Now, it might be just me problem, but this looks stupid. So, now, taking a look at the box, let's actually make the cable go flying by, and the charger too. We have a 10-core CPU and 8-core GPU. That is the M4. 13.6-inch display, liquid retina LED backlit display with True Tone technology. I love that they call this technology. 2560 by 1664 pixels resolution. 2 Thunderbolt 4. So the USB C ports that we have on the side are actually Thunderbolt ports, so that's pretty good. Actually close this and just make it look a little bit nicer. There we go. So those are Thunderbolt ports and MagSafe 3-port, headphone jack. Oh, okay, so this is just a headphone jack, so it's not combo, unfortunately. Anything else here? Trying to see if there's anything else about the... Nope, never mind. The last thing to also add is rest of the parameters, which are 16 gigabytes of RAM and 256 gigabytes of built-in storage. Now, if I remember correctly, Apple doesn't allow you to upgrade the storage anymore. So what you get right here, if I remember correctly, is basically what you will have. You won't be able to put like an M.2 in there, I think, to increase the storage capacity, which, if this is actually correct, then obviously that's not the greatest for a computer, and Apple does tend to provide you with the lowest amount of storage in their devices. For a laptop even to come with an option of 256 gigabytes of storage is just a I feel like Tim Cook is knocking on my door and showing me the middle finger. There is no reason why anyone would be going for this, and obviously it is a deliberate marketing design to give you such a dog shit storage option so they can sell you with the subscription for storage, cloud storage specifically. Now, I am one of those people that like to have a lot of storage so I can store my data on my computer. But Apple, obviously, with this kind of storage options, is trying to go completely against that so they can have all my data on their servers. And I just despise that. And additionally, I don't see a reason to even make a computer that comes with only 256 gigs of storage in 2025. At least I would want to see a terabyte. That is at least for a computer. We're going to be storing all your personal data, everything that you can, photos, videos, applications, programs, games, whatever else. 256 is an insult. For God's sakes, a single game nowadays will take half of this storage. So no, 256 under no circumstance should ever be even considered an option. Should never even been sold. A terabyte is what I would be expecting from a computer, considering also that these are not cheap devices. So for the price that you pay right here, you can get a full-fledged desktop and significantly more storage. Though obviously it won't be Apple, so it won't join the ecosystem, and additionally some other gimmicks, like for instance being maybe more powerful but also not as power efficient. I do want to point out these chipsets right here are insanely power efficient, so that is probably one of the benefits. And if you're a student, this is most likely going to be a fantastic device. It will, you can take it to school, never need to bring a charger with you because these devices just last for so long. But if you're looking for something that is more upgradable, don't care about that much about power efficiency, and you can plug in your device, you have better alternatives from Windows side that will give you obviously upgradability, better specifications in general. And the downside is, or actually two downsides would be, it's running Windows, which either probably hate it because nowadays every computer, new one, comes with Windows 11, and there's a reason why Windows is trying to push it so hard. It's not because people love it so much. So in terms of OS, I don't like Apple as a company, but I do like the Mac OS. It is a pretty nice operating system, though it is only locked to these devices. So yeah, that's one of the downsides. And for a laptop that isn't Mac, it's not running Mac OS, and additionally the power efficiency would be the other one. But anyway, that basically sums up my look at this laptop. So if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.